Hey everyone, this is Samarth. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to add the functionality to delete the note in our note app. So let's get started. So first of all, in this note wrapper interface, we have to declare the function to delete the note. So the function is suspend function delete note. And here we need note ID of the note which we have to delete. Now let's go to this note wrapper implementation class, and here we have to implement that function. So press Ctrl plus I and then press enter. Now here first of all open try catch block. And in this try block, first of all we have to delete the note locally. So note delete note locally, and here we have to pass the note ID. Then we need token to delete the note from server. And if the token is null, then we have to delete the note from local database and we have to return from this function. So here we have to open the run block, and here we have to delete the note from local database. So note delete note, and then we have to return from here. Now copy this network functionality and paste here. Now if we reach here, then we are sure that we have token and we are connected to internet. So we have to do the network request. Note API dot delete note, and here we have to pass the token which is bearer token, and then we have to pass the note ID here which is this note ID, and then if the response is successful, then we have to delete the note from local database permanently. So that's all for this function, and now let's go to our note view model, and here we have to create two functions. One is delete note, which will take note ID as parameter, and then open view model scope, and then here we have to call note repo dot delete note and then pass the note ID. Then we have to create one more function to undo the delete. It will take note of type local note, and then open the view model scope, and here we have to call note repo dot create note and then pass the note here. Now let's go to our new note fragment, and in the video we have implemented the functionality to insert and update the note. We have decided that when we are updating our note, and if we have cleaned the note title and description, then we will delete the note. So here we have to call the delete note function, which is note view model dot delete note, and here we have to pass the note ID note view model dot old note dot note ID, because we are updating the note, so the note ID is of this old note ID. Now let's go to our old notes fragment, and here we have to implement the swipe functionality. So for that we have to create a variable which is item touch helper callback, and it is an object of item touch helper dot simple callback. Here we have to pass two arguments. The value of a first argument is 0 because it is for drag directions, and we don't want to drag our node, so we will pass 0 here. But then the next argument is for swipe direction. Now we want to swipe the node left and right, so for that we have to pass item touch helper dot left and then right, or and then pass item touch helper dot right, and then we have to open this curly braces. Now press Ctrl plus I, and here we have to implement these two functions. In onMove function we don't have to do anything, we just have to return true. And in this onSwipe function, first of all we have to get the position of the node, which we can get by viewHolder dot layout position, and then we have to get the node which we have to delete. We can get the node by node adapter dot nodes, and here we need the node at this position. Now we have node, so let's call the node view model dot delete node, and here we have to pass the node ID which is node dot node ID, and then we have to show the snack bar. So call snack bar make, and then we have to pass the view by require view, which is a function in fragment, and the text is not deleted successfully. Then the duration of this snack bar is snack bar dot length long, and then we have to call apply function here, and here we have to add a action to this snack bar, set action, which is to undo the operation. So write undo here and then open the curly braces, and here we have to undo the operation. So call not view model dot undo delete, and here we have to pass this note. It will simply insert the note in database, which will not make any difference. After this, we have to call the show function to show the snack bar. Now we have to assign this item touch helper callback to our recycler view. So come to our setup recycler view function, and here in this apply function, we have to call item touch helper, and here we have to pass this callback item touch helper callback, and here we have to attach to recycler view, and here we have to pass this because we are in the supply block of this not recycler view. Now just run our app, and it should delete the note when we will swipe left or right. So our build is successful. Now let's swipe to delete the note. So here you can see we have swiped and not deleted successfully. Now pressing the undo, it had again inserted the note, and note is again visible at that location. Now here is a little problem. You can see we have to swipe from complete screen to delete the note. We don't have to just swipe to this much layout, and this is because this recycler view is working for an item which have width equals to this complete screen width, but in our case we are using two columns, so width is half the width of this screen. So for that we have to come to this item touch helper callback, and here we have to override one more function, which is on child draw. And here you can see we are passing some value for the width, and for that we can divide the width by 2 for telling the recycler view that our item's width is half the width of the screen. So let's again run the app, and let's see if it is deleting on swiping the half of the layout, and swipe it here, and you can see we don't have to swipe it from the complete screen, we just have to swipe it to the half of the screen. So that's all for this video. In this video we have implemented the functionality to delete the note, and in next video we will search the notes using this search bar. And thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt, then please write in the comment section, and if you like this video, then please press the like button. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.